Folks, good evening. What's going on? Welcome back to another Wednesday night live stream. Really do appreciate you being here. If you're part of the replay, jump down below and say boo in the comments. Otherwise, if you're here live, jump over to the live chat and make sure you do say hi, give us a wave, whatever, make yourself known. There's already a whole bunch of you chatting away already. I can see there's 12, 13 of you and lots of comments coming through. So really do appreciate you all being here. Tonight, we're continuing to do some pre-fundraising. I mean, it's at this point, it's really just fundraising, but we haven't actually officially kicked off the campaign. Still just working out the dates that we're lining. I'm trying to at least so we can start at least 1 week before we finish the financial year. That would be good because then we can kind of get people for tax time, but it's either going to be the week before or a couple of weeks after. So please just wait a little bit more patiently and we'll have all those details shortly. Either way, you're still going to have lots of opportunity to do some raffles, do some donations, and win some pretty cool prizes. But tonight, we're actually, just doing a bit of pre-fundraising. So I got this out of a little win that I got the other week. We did one last week. We're doing another one this week. So we'll talk a bit about that. Otherwise, we're just hanging out. The whole purpose of these streams is really just to kick back, relax, have some fun. We are raising money for Backpack for Big Kids. But if you've got a question, more than happy to answer any questions. Here to help people. Here to just, give back. It's my chance to give back, my way to give back, be it reselling, be it anything, to be honest. And, also we have some fun. We open up some Pokemon stuff. Don't really have much cards. Actually, we don't have any packs to open up today. I do have some packs, but I am saving a lot of that for when we get into the main campaigning. But there will be some giveaways and goodies for people that do get involved. If you are wanting to get involved for the, basically for the raffle tonight, as I just showed you, there is the chance to win this bad boy, and I'll talk about this shortly. Jump over there. It's $5. You can see all the other bundles you can purchase as well. We do have a free giveaway for anyone that's here. Click over there, and if you're a member, head over to the community page. You can click over there. There is a link, and you can also sign up for a duck race and win some goodies as well. So appreciate you all being here. Hope you're doing well. If you haven't said hi, jump into the chat. Please do. And I do apologize if there's any lag with the stream tonight. I can see I've got a little thing saying my connection's a little bit iffy tonight. Don't know why. Nothing's really changed, but it is what it is. Let's get into it. So we have, Narayna's number one this evening. How are we doing, Narayna? Thank you. I saw your text come through just before as well. Cheers. Appreciate it. We have Susan in the house. How are we doing? We have Narayna again. We have Katrina. How are we? Good evening, Lifestyle Legends. Johnny Boy, my man. How you doing? I know we are competing against State of Origin tonight. I don't know anything about that, but I believe we are. So look, if you're not here in the flesh, that's okay. I won't hold it against you. It is what it is. Nothing I can really do about that. Didn't even know it was on. It was only until I think it was John or Justin reminded me, keeping me honest. So anyway, it is what it is. While we're doing the stream, I'm actually taking in any donations and trying to update the sheet at the same time, so we're staying on track with things. So if you hear me clicking and things in the side, that's because I'm doing it real time, just so we don't get stuck at the end and have so much. For those that weren't aware, last week we rose $133. I don't have the bar up today, but we rose $133, which means our campaign's already $133. Tonight we're aiming for a bit bigger than that. So let's see what we can do, eh? We have top-rated smeller in the house. How are we doing? Tash, are you back? Reading the toddler his books. Lovely, very cute. Dion, my man. How are we doing, sir? Appreciate Dion. We have Christian in the house. Hello. How you doing, man? No questions tonight? What's going on, Christian? You're slacking off. Got one job, mate. We have Mel and Otis. How are we doing? Hope everyone is warm and healthy. I'm warm. I am feeling a little bit, don't know. Just don't feel myself at the moment. I don't know if it's because it's tired. Was moving a whole bunch of stuff today, so maybe it's from dust. Like I just feel a bit, Anyway, we'll push through. Darren, my man. It's great, Darren, with all your questions and comments. I always appreciate them. The week's doing pretty good. Actually, so last week, you won't know this because it's coming out in next week's video, but last week we did our best week ever. Like, absolutely best week ever. And this week, we're actually on track to do better again. Whether that happens is another question, but yeah, it's shaping up to be pretty good. I'm pretty excited. Thomas, how are we doing? How are you doing, Darren? Yes, Bali was amazing. 39 solo mums by choice with 44 kids. Wow. Yeah, that's a handful and a half. Hey, it's more than a handful. That's like 4 handfuls and a half. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, I'm glad you had a good time, Tash. And you got back just in time before I believe, a volcano erupted today, yesterday. Just wild. Do you go to the warehouse on the weekends to work? Good question. Not planned. Like usually, if I mean, I'll be there this weekend after the market. I went there last weekend because I had to get some shelving, so I went and got that done in the morning. So a few times, but never necessarily like scheduled. It's kind of like ad hoc or off the cuff. 3 years to the thanks, Narena. I do appreciate the confidence. Some big goals, some big dreams, that's for sure. Damn, I wasn't stuck in paradise. Yeah, sorry, you've come back to the cold weather. Here, but listening, doing eBay paperwork. Yep, fair enough. Is that for tax time, I'm guessing? Probably is. Get on top of your tax time. Now, if anyone here needs an accountant, I can honestly say that Ethan is look, I might be a little bit biased, but he's the best accountant. He's been really good for me, and I think he's also for two Aussie thrifters and probably a lot of you in the stream. But if anyone is actually looking for if you do need an accountant, I would highly recommend just jumping over there, go see Ethan. He usually sometimes is in the chat, but he's not there tonight. I do have a referral if anyone's looking for an accountant. Look, being full honesty, that is a referral link if anyone wants to go see. But he's really good. He's saved me thousands and thousands of dollars every single year. I've had it. This must be my 4th year with him, I think. So definitely well worth sussing out if you do need one. Yeah, well worth it. We have Regan in the house. How are we doing? How's everyone doing? Freezing? Yeah, it's freezing here. It has been so cold. Ridiculous. Yo, Shane, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Forrest, I signed paperwork today, but obviously nothing's really done and dusted until, subject to that. But hopefully, it'll all be done and dusted by the end of the financial year. We had a few delays with some things on the other side. Our side, we're just wanting to get it done. So yeah, it's going good. Fingers crossed it all pans out before the end of financial year. I mean, if it's a couple of days after financial year, it's not the end of the world, but I want it to land this side. It just works out better for me, but sometimes things don't always go as we plan. That's for sure. So yeah. If anyone's got any questions, by all means, please do. I'm just going to do a quick little spiel on Backpack for Vic Kids, just giving some, awareness in case you've joined and you have no idea when I talk about Backpack for Vic Kids. So Backpack for Vic Kids, basically helping vulnerable children one backpack at a time, right? So they prepare my essential backpacks, which I'm going to show you shortly. They've been doing this since 2014, so it's more than 10 years now. I've been with them for 5 years. It'll be actually probably is 5 years in July. So been pretty crazy journey, like to be able to be part of that and see how much they've grown. And unfortunately, it's their organization, charity organization, it's not something they can do in terms of bringing down the amount of kids that are in these situations, because a lot of the time it all comes down to where they're living, and it's displacement due to it could be domestic abuse, it could be situations, it could be parents are lost in an accident, all these crazy situations. And Backpacks works closely with a lot of different agencies to provide the My Essential Backpacks. This is from between ages of 0 all the way up to 17, 18, giving them everything that they need as they go out of home, and to avoid them being homeless as well. And that's what we're raising money for. This year, we're actually raising money for the Christmas for Kids in Care. So that's basically just making sure that these kids have something coming for them in a big Santa sack, and that they don't feel like they're being neglected. So the overall fundraising campaign for Christmas for Kids in Care is about 40,000. We're trying to achieve 20,000 for that, just to help them out. Over the last 4 years, we've actually raised now over $28,000. A lot of that has come from majority of you folks, so thank you so much. And while we're just getting the next year's campaign, like this year's campaign, all set up, I've just been doing these, random little pop-up fundraisers that we're doing just to try and boost anything in advance. But in the long run, it will be on a platform. It will be managed with a better system. So that's why we're just getting all that sorted. But tonight, if you do want a chance to win this PSA, absolutely beautiful card, Charizard, $5 tickets. If you buy a few more, you get a few more extras. And we're targeting $400 tonight. So if you want to jump into that, go do it. There is a pinned post up in the chat there as well. All the money is going to go towards backpacks. Last week we did $133. This week we're aiming for $400 and see what we can do. So that's what we're doing tonight. Yeah, appreciate you all. Shane, doing good, good. Some inspiration by your latest video, and consolidating some excess stock has been really good on my stress levels. Yeah, yeah. Like we moved another bunch of excess stock this week as well. I packed that up yesterday, another 300 pieces, just been, liquidating, moving, and that's probably helping, obviously with, the cash flow with the business. I am gearing up for some big things that I'm working towards over the next couple of months, and need dollars in the bank for that. So just really keeping things moving, changing the way I'm doing those processes, and just letting go of that stuff, right? It's sometimes we get so attached to it, but it's not easy. I understand that. So some things I'm like, you know what, stuff it. Let's just go. It hasn't sold for that long. Let's just take the offer. So I've been running some pretty heavy discounts as well. Doing a list of what I spent on books for the month so far, nothing to do with tax. Okay, yeah, fair game. It's been also good as well with building partnerships, and 100%. At the end of the day, we don't source by the product we source by the relationships we build. And if you can build those strong relationships, the sourcing or the stock will come and manage itself. But that takes time. It's not easy. And I'm continuously always trying to build new connections, new partnerships, new, ongoing business together. Because it does really change the business, and having someone that is always willing to buy something from you, whether it's a laptop, whether it's iPads, whether it's iPhones, whether it's cameras, whether it's wire, whether it's whatever it may be, super important. A couple of questions regarding your e-waste deal. Are you one of many suppliers or the only one? Meaning, is there a chance of more? You mean, so are you one of many suppliers? So, no, I mean, yes and no. So there's different components to it in that sense. So there is chance for more, but the chance for more now we've realized is more about just them building out that marketing, building out that opportunity, and saying this is what we can do for their clients, and say we can do this for you. So let's do more of it. And I'll be sending them a report at the end of this month to basically show them how our first 3 months, 90-day test went. And I mean, the short of it is we literally doubled our revenue generation for them in the last 90 days. So we were doing about $3,000 a month for them. We've been doing about $6,000 or $7,000. So it's actually been like pretty crazy. But there is more. But what I'm finding with the e-waste is it's either lots of small chunks or it's like crazy amounts. Like I'm talking warehouse loads. So it's really just trying to get into that piece of the pie, I guess. Once you've sorted out what you want to keep, is it? Yeah, 100%. All of this is on consignment. That is the deal. That is the deal. 100% consignment. So I do all the work. There is some things that I get as a benefit, so I get to keep the wire and things like that. But all the other stuff is consignment, and it's 50% profits each way. Yeah. One of the things I look up from another YouTuber is never to see your competitors as a threat rather than opportunity build. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm really good friends with 2 Aussie thrifters. I mean, like, they're huge competitors for me. Someone else, I won't name names because I don't know if they want names, but one of the other big clothing resellers, we're all friends. We all talk. We all connect. Sure, we're competitors. We're competing against each other, but we're all doing things differently. And a lot of the time we can help each other out, whether it's selling stock to each other because they like to do it or I like to do it. It's finding ways to achieve a common goal. But because we all have different goals, sometimes there's no conflict there. So I think that's really important as well, Shane. Really good point. Really good point indeed. It's all about perspective, really. It surprises me the amount of people that give up when it comes to this whole business stuff, because they get stuck, they get backed into a wall, and then they decide, no, it's too hard. When really, if you can just solve that problem, that's a lot of the time. It's just really comes down to solving a problem. If you can do that, then you can continue to move forward. So that's all it really takes. And I understand it's easy to say these things, but that's why I love doing what I'm doing, is because I love the problem solving part of it. All right, just getting a few more people sending in some donations. Thank you so much. Good luck to everyone. I'm just processing this while we're talking at the same time. All right, thank you. Who else? Nice. Appreciate everyone jumping in. I can say we've done better than last week already, so that's a start. Thank you. Narena, competitor plus collaborator, consignee, comrade. Yeah, 100%. And like there's a lot of negativity when people sell to other resellers and think, oh, you're just selling it because you can't sell it or whatever. It's not really. Like, we're all doing different business models, and like I sell a lot of, like, all my e-waste, I'm selling that really cheap to other businesses because they can get it, they can buy it off me real quick. They need it as their own stock. They're doing repair jobs, and then they go make their piece of pie from it as well, right? I'm not getting rid of it because it's bad. I'm just moving it quickly because it makes my life easier, makes their life easier. Everyone's happy. They come back for more, and we just keep doing it, right? Oh, there he is, Ethan, my man. We were just chatting about you before, folks. Ethan, meet folks. I was just saying, if anyone needs a really good accountant, I know one, and here he is in the flesh, Ethan Reshark. So, folks, go check him out. He's just recently dropped another video, actually, about the things that you need to know about the end of tax time. So go definitely check it out. I actually shared it on my community tab. The best thing to do if you feel yourself stuck, identify the problem and then think, how is this affecting me? What can I do differently? Sounds basic, but honestly, it seriously is. It's serious. It's not rocket science. It really is not. Really good perspective, Shane. We just got to be willing to grow, willing to learn, willing to give it a go, willing to try. I mean, that's where a lot of people fail, I think, is they're not willing to try. And if you're willing to try, you'll go places, 100%. All right. Excuse me. Just watching the toddler on the baby monitor playing with a huge toy. Wow, thank you, Narena. Much appreciated. So those that know, Ethan does have a spreadsheet. We actually built it together. I have my big dashboard that I know over the years a lot of people have really enjoyed looking at. I'll do a quick little show and tell. Like, this is my spreadsheet, and the one that we built is not the same as that, but it was the inspiration. And to make Ethan's life easier, it's like, why not build something that we can sell out to other resellers, and then when they use him as an accountant, it makes his life so much easier. And and it's worked really well. So the stuff that I've added on top of this, that's all bolt-on stuff that I continuously change, tweak, what's relevant, what's not relevant. And there's some really interesting graphs that I love to put in this. Like, there's this one here that actually I'm going to show this. It's probably not going to show very good detail because it's a bit small, but maybe it will. So this one actually is my frequency versus combined. Now I can't take all the win for this because I learned this one off Drew, got the inspiration of Drew. But basically it tells me that when I list an item, in the first week, 19% of those items will sell. Within week 2, it's now 25% of those items have sold. All the way up until basically 90 days, 58% of my items have sold. So basically, what I've been working, and I'm going to make some drastic changes, is the items that are left over, which is essentially what we're talking about 42% that are left over. Technically, I should just liquidate them after 90 days. Now, some of them are high tail, long tail items, so it's not as that simple, but that's when I start to do real drastic, like 50% sales. This thing has dropped down. It used to be 21%, but when we started doing volume and went from like 600 to 1,000 listings a month, that dropped down about 2%, which is a given because we're listing so much more. So yeah. I definitely and not take a problem as something negative. Yeah, correct. 100%. About moving some items over to someone else. I'm looking to remove DVDs if anyone is interested. I was going to try and sell them too, but books are keeping me busy. Yeah. No, see, like, really good idea. The thing that I find, Susan, is what you want to do when it comes to moving stock is see if you can make the opportunity so good that it'd be silly not to say yes. Which sometimes mean maybe you're not getting the full value you think. DVDs, like I sell my DVDs in bulk, wholesale at 20 cents a piece, but it's no questions asked, right? And I already know that, they're not going to be fakes or anything like that. Maybe they're going to be scratched though, but there's this level of like, if you're buying 1,000 and you're getting 20 cents a piece, that's 200. You've only got to sell like 10 and you've made your money back, right? So it's like, you want to do good business and people will come back. Like the person that's been buying my wholesale for the last like 4 weeks for every week, like they've been buying 300 items at a time because I'm doing them a really good deal, looking after them, making sure they can make good money from it. To me, it's kind of like, yeah, I could try and get more out of it, but it's like I'd rather take, however much money it is ASAP, walk away with it, get what I need to get done and redeploy, right? Mine's a little bit different because I'm volume, so I just want to keep things moving. If you're smaller, you're happy to sit on that stuff, right? And I always say to people, I do get jealous of people that are doing this part time because I'm doing this to make sure I'm covering everything. But if you're a part timer, you don't have to think about that. All of this is gravy. So for me, that's why as big resellers, even Brad and Jazz, right? They move and liquidate stuff real quick, keep it moving. They've been starting on Whatnot. Haven't been able to jump onto Whatnot yet for their streams, but I think they've got another one this week as well. Oh yeah, Ethan, this stuff helps me with decisions so much. And it's interesting, as I've grown, the stuff that I thought was relevant back then is nowhere near relevant now because it's just stuff I don't need to think about. It's other metrics now that I want to understand and, all those different things. It's really exciting. There you go. There you go. Just get them gone. Just get them gone. I mean, if you list them up on, doing deals down under, they'll go pretty quick. If anyone's in here, I'm sure there's probably plenty of people in here that are keen to buy as well. Just make sure you do a good deal. Don't expect top dollar. That's you can't expect top dollar. It's not realistic. Unless they're worth unless they're box sets and they're worth $100 a piece, sell them at $25, $30 each. I think that's fair. 25 to 30% retail. But if it's just volume, untested, unchecked, whatever, just sell them. It's just not worth the hassle. Just not worth the hassle. But how's everyone been? Like, what's been happening? How's the week for everyone else? How are we shaping up for the end of the financial year? Are we hitting our goals? Are we thinking about goals for FY26, which is, a couple of weeks away? We're on day 353 for the financial year. So, there's we've still got a few days to get done. So get what you got to get done, right? Regan's off. No worries, mate. Thank you. Appreciate you. For FY26, I haven't really put my goals out in loudness yet, but there is some pretty ambitious stuff there. I mean, my focus is going to be continuously to just get the metrics healthier for my business now because, we've grown so much, we've invested so much, and now it's like we need to start reaping in some of those rewards. And look, this month we might see that come to being. But yeah, it's you might have a good month, might have 2 good months, but always when I say is when you're doing forecasting, you always want to make sure you forecast the best case, the worst case, and the average. The worst case being the average of your worst 3 months in the last 12 months, right? So if I look at my worst 3 months in the last 12 months, the average of that is 25,000, which sounds like a lot, but my best month, is like 37,000, so, and the average of those comes out to be 35,000. So the difference between my best month and my worst month is literally $10,000. So you really got to be comfortable that, like, okay, if you have your worst month in the next 12 months, will I be able to survive without the extra $10,000? But then if I look at my average across all of that, the average is about 29,000. So it's really in the middle. 30,000 is where I'm aiming for. So you've got to look at it from that perspective when you're doing your forecasting, when you're doing your planning, when you're buying stock, when all the different things that you're trying to achieve. Probably doesn't matter as much when you're part-time because you're just having things tick over, but you still want to be thinking, are you still growing, right? Because you're putting time and effort into it. So you want to make sure that everything that you're doing is getting a good bang for buck back, right? I mean, that's really what we want. Oh yeah, they really do. Especially if you're going to Greece. There you go. That's wild. My next quarter goal is to get my website up and running so I can dress. Oh, interesting, Shane. Interesting. Go, Trina. I've had a few no sale days. That's awesome. No sale days. So when it comes to no sale days, you have to ask yourself all these questions. Have you been listing? Okay. That's the first question. What have you been listing? Okay. And have you got stuff promoted? Have you got any sales running? Are you putting out any coupons? Have you priced anything? If I had a zero sale day today, what I would probably do is I would run it, if I've got stock that's older than 90 days or stock that's older than a year, right? I would just literally put it on 50%. Just do a markdown sale. If you can't do that because you don't have a store or whatever, take a whole bunch of different of those items and you can either end them and relist them as the same style so that they get a boost. But the other thing you can do is sort by your listings that has the most watches, go into that view, see who has the most watches, and then on those items, just edit the price instantly. Anyone that is watching that will get a update that item has now been dropped in price. You should expect that you'll get a best offer again, meaning if let's say it was $50, you put it to $40, someone's probably now going to offer you $30. Probably just move it, right? Yeah, that's probably what I would do to try and get those extra movements. If you have a store newsletter, send out a store newsletter. If you have coupons, send out coupons, all those different things. Yo, John, how you doing? Folks, John is my business partner and also my lister. We have our own business together called Pro List Assist. And if anyone is looking, if anyone's getting some static light, that's because my light's turning off. If anyone's looking for some help with getting some listing done, we do have our website. We are still looking for a few more people to jump in and get involved. If anyone wants to jump in here, you can start with 5 free listings. And yeah, it's been a good service. We've done, I think we're on 23,400 listings we have now done. If you actually go to the main website, you can see all those stats and what we've done as a actual business. What you get, we've got client testimonials on there, all those different things. So go check that one out. Really highly recommend it. One of our best clients, when we first had them, they were doing about $36,000 revenue every 90 days. I met them again personally the other week in Canberra, and they're now doing over $100,000 every 90 days. Now, obviously, we haven't done that because we're not selling their product. But because we're able to list for them while they're working, they're a part-time seller. They've been able to just smash out listings. So definitely well worth it if you want to scale. If you're just doing it and you're just trying to outsource, it might not be the best thing to you, right? I would recommend if you're doing 20 to 30 listings a day, this would be ideal. You could probably, if you're wanting to get to 20 or 30 listings a day, this would be ideal if you're on 10. But the idea is you outsource to us. We can do the work for you while you go do more photos or do other things that's going to help you grow the business. you're buying back your time to, reinvest your time into the business. That's essentially how it works. We're about to do the raffle in a second, folks. Happy to just hand them over to someone and just give them off shop. I have a Pink Panther film collection, best of 2 runnings. There you go. As time goes by. Oh, I love that. You should get $40 for the time goes by. So there you go, folks. Jump in that. You'll get some really good goodies. I'll just share this quickly. So this is Pro List Assist right here. People want to go suss it out. Client testimonials as well. And yeah, lots of goodies there. So if you want to start, go over there, get 5 free listings, and you can start. All right, I am going to now do this bad boy. So I'm just going to bring together all the final donations, and we'll do a duck race for those people, and then we're going to do some other giveaways. So I'm just going to put a quick little timer up on screen while we get this done and dusted. In case there's anyone else that wants to jump in. Where is this? There we go. If anyone wants else, jump in. And then we will do the raffle. On eBay, how do we find out how we're rated as a seller in particular category like gyms? I hear you say, oh yeah, so you want to go to the let me see what it is. You should go to your performance site. Performance, and it's not there. Why is it not there? Yeah, listing, download the listings quality reports. If you go to your performance tab, and then in there, it should be downloads listing quality report. That's where you want to go. I'm assuming that's the same for every country. It might not be. All right, there we go. The countdown is done. I'm going to bring in all the names. We're going to do a duck race for this. I'll show you how much money we've done tonight as well. So we've done $208 for tonight, which is great. Thank you all. $208. Thank you. And I'm going to put all the names in. So there's a whole bunch of people that have got multiple entries. So well done. Let's do the duck race, set this up. So we're going to do, the time that we're going to do is 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Yo, Extraction, my man. How you doing? All right, what do we got here? We have, here's all the names, just so people can see. We're going to do this as 208. 20. Let's clear this. 208. Here we go, folks. Just make sure there's no one else that jumped in at that last minute and there was a delay. State of origin. Love the commitment, mate. Love it. All right, here we go. Duck race time. Share slide. There we go. Good luck, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Oh, dried mango pie is a unicorn tonight. I love it. We got Nathan in there as well. So Nathan joined tonight. He's the CEO and founder of Shopfront. I caught up with him up in Retail Fest, and he's a big Pokemon lover as well. I don't think he could join us tonight, but we were chatting before this. We got Katrina out front. Oh, Dry Mango Pie is also Trumpy tonight. Jeez. Johnny Boy Francis is out front too. This is going to be an interesting one. There was a few people that purchased multiple tickets, so could go either way. Now, this is just one prize, one winner for this PSA 10. Here we go. Here we go. 1 minute to go. Whew. It's intense. It is intense. Here we go. 50 seconds. Dried mango pie still out front. Jeez, he's a Viking too. Johnny Boy Francis out the back. We've got Rebecca out the front. We've got Andrew in the middle. 36 seconds. I'm getting nervous. My heart rate's going up. We got Katrina. Emma's cruising there as well. Whew, this could go either way. Could go anyway. Johnny Boy Francis. Andrew's there. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Someone's going to just shoot out from the back. It always happens. Who's it going to be? Oh, this is going to be close. I think it's going to be Cameron. It's going to be Cameron. Oh my goodness, Cameron. Oh. Cammy boy, my man. I don't know if Cammy boy's still in Japan or if he's back. He's been away, but well done, Cameron. Congratulations, buddy. And I love it because Cameron put in $5 and he won this. I love it. It's so good. Oh, I should be catching up with him soon, so be able to hand deliver that one. Well done, Cammy. That's worth about $150 as well. So congratulations, buddy. That's super awesome. Super awesome. Super awesome. Well done, Cam. All right. All right, we're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do some giveaways now. Let's jump into it. We'll do the spinning wheel for the public, and then we'll do a duck race for the members. And the way we're doing it tonight is if you're a winner, basically you'll pick some cards from this pile. There's some cool ones in here. And any winner in the public will also get one raffle ticket that you can choose to use when we start the main campaign. So, for instance, one night we might have a switch. You can say, Chris, I want to use my raffle ticket, and I'll add one in on your behalf. Maybe you want to use it for the main prize. Maybe you want to use it for one of the big prizes. You tell me. So you got to hold on to this. I won't put it in unless you tell me. So I'll add that in. So public will get 2 cards. And then for the members, there will be 2 raffle tickets. And you're going to get a whole bunch of cards in here as well. So actually got to check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, cool. All good. So let's get into doing the public. We've got 2 winners there. Get the wheel of names up. And see how many names we've got in here. This has been open. Oh, wow. We've got 17 of you. Jeez. Keen beans tonight, aren't you? Good luck, everyone. But while we're doing this, if there's any other questions, please let me know. We might actually end up finishing early. So if there's questions, I'm more than happy to go through anything, help explain anything. More than happy to do so. This is your time to ask. So, if you don't ask, you don't get the answer. All right, for the public, we got 17 people jumping in. I'm going to shuffle this up, and there'll be 2 winners. So we'll spin, win, and then spin, and then win. Okay? So the first spin for tonight, the winner is going to be... We have Beck. Congratulations. And then number 2 is going to be... Who have we got? We have Mel and Otis. Congratulations. That's cool. All right. So how this is going to work is, Beck, you're first. So what I need you to do is, where is this? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need you to give me 2 numbers out of 1 and 12, Beck. And then we'll do the same for you, Mel and Otis, but we just need Beck to do hers first. Because she came first, so she gets to pick two numbers between 1 and 12, and that's the cards you will get. And then we'll do it for Mel and Otis. And you also get one raffle ticket for the main event as well each. So if we don't hear from Beck, we'll probably just jump to Mel and... Oh, there we go. There we go. Beck. Thank you, Chris. Been hiding in the background. 4 and 6, please. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And then Mel and Otis. So that means there's 2. So there's between 1 and 10. I'm just going to do a shuffle quickly. Between 1 and 10. I need 2 numbers from you, Mel and Otis, between 1 and 10. One and 10. And then we'll open up Bex, and then we'll do Mel and Otis. Just want to get 3 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Love it. All right, let's see what we got here. So for Beck, we've got little Spit-Ops and, ooh, Gyarados as well. Nice. Congratulations, Beck. And then for Mel and Otis, we have Jackie, and what is that little guy? He's cutie. But 2 cards going to you guys too. So you know how this works. Get that all sleeved up for you. Congratulations. I've been keeping if you joined late, I've been trying to keep the individual packs that we've got. We're leaving that for the main event, and when we start the campaign for more giveaways. And just because the prices are so much and I don't have much stock, I'm just being resourceful. You're welcome, Beck. You are welcome. Congratulations. Great stuff. All right, now we're going to move on to members. Similar thing's going to happen for members. The only difference is you get 2 raffle tickets, and there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it'll be 3 each, and then the last 2 will be given to a wooden spoon. So 1, 2. So first and second place, and then a wooden spoon in the members. Just doing a quick shuffle here. You'll still get to pick the cards. I think that's fair. Members, let's do this. How many members? We've got 9 members. So odds are even smaller. Had to jump in through the community page. It's now closed. We'll do another duck race. Have some fun there. And then if anyone still has questions, jump in, because after this, we'll probably just finish up. All right, so we're going to do, let's go clear. We'll do, let's put the names in first before I forget. Slide, done. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 minute and 23 seconds. We'll do it as a short sprint. Let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Can we have a double down with Mel and Otis? Dion's just cruising. I reckon Dion's going to win tonight. Dion's pretty good at winning these. We've got Huddy down there. Huddy's been winning each week as well. So it could go either way. But extractions are pretty... Anyway, we'll see. It could go so many different ways. Oh, Mel and Otis are calling it. All right. Like it. Like the confidence. Jeez. I haven't been opening any Pokemon for myself. I haven't been doing the Pokemon fun. Purely just on pause because, well, one, just can't get Pokemon cards. It's just ridiculous. All right, Dale's just cruising, lurking at the back, but so is MC Anthony. So is MC Anthony at the back there. Here we go, 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7. I think Jen's going to come out and win. Look at this. Jeez. I don't even think Jen's here. All right, so we got Jen is first, Huddy is second, and MC is third. So, I mean, is Wooden Spoon. Well done, MC. MC's always winning. So, Jen. I don't think Jen's here. So, what we're going to have to do for Jen, because She usually watches the replay because I believe she's at work. So yeah, Jen's duck was dressed for it. For Jen, we kind of need to pick some numbers for her. So she gets 3. We could either just do 1, 2, and 3 for her. I haven't seen these. These have been shuffled. Or should we pick 3 numbers for her? What do we reckon, folks? And then we got to do 3 numbers for Huddy. And then the leftovers will go to MC. Let's see what people say. If you were to go into another category, and so I'll answer this in a second, mate. All right, so we haven't heard from Jen. So for what we'll do, because Jen's not here, Huddy, Emma, if you want to give us, you guys can just pick first, and then I'll just do 3 different numbers. I think that's fair. Huddy, Emma, give us 3 different numbers between 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Between 8. Give us 1 to 3 numbers between 1 and 8. Huddy, and then we'll do Jen. I think that's fair. She's not here, can't participate, right? And she still wins, but she just doesn't get first preference. Yep. 1, 5, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 8 will be the last. There we go. So that's 4. I better write that down. Huddy. And then for Jen, what do we reckon we do? We should do 3 different numbers, right? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So maybe we should do the first, the middle, and the last. All right, first, middle, and then last. I think that works. And then these will go to MC. Jen. I'm just doing it. All right, so let's see what Huddy and Emma have won for themselves. We got number 1. Hey, nice. This card's going for about $10 at the moment. I was looking it up before I came on stream because I was trying to add some good ones in here. And then we got, oh, nice. Little Professor's Research. Pretty cool. And then the last one for Huddy and Emma is, oh, nice. Little Entei. And then for Jen, we've got, for number 1, oh, that's a cool card. Then we've got a little lobster, a little clauncher. And then, hey, Daisy's Help. So cute. For Jen as well. And then for MC Anthony, he'll be walking home with these 2. Oh, these are cool cards. Beautiful. Look at that. That's nice. Well done, MC. Typical, always building out your collection for you. You're welcome. Appreciate you. MC Anthony. All right, that goes to you. And then we've got, that's for Jen. And then we've got Huddy over here. Well done, folks. All right, we're going to answer this question for, always love Darren's question. I mean, I love everyone's questions, but Darren, he always do have some very unique ones. If you were to go into another category, would you save some money to start it off? And what would make you set up a second account for it? So I actually have a second account. I have a Pokemon account. If I was to do it, it would probably be Pokemon 100%. Pokemon or video games. I did think about doing the e-waste electronics separately on a separate account, but it's just too much admin. The Pokemon, I think, makes sense because I want it to be separate from the business. But if I was to do it, I'll do Pokemon because it's something I want to learn. But it's just so volatile, so it's not really a safe time to do it because I'm really wanting to making sure I'm focusing my time on just in and out, in and out, in and out. But it requires quite a lot of capital, that and video games. So that's probably what I would do. Other niches that I'm really curious about would probably be watches, fishing, and then, you know, if you wanted to get really, really detailed, yeah, it'd probably be watches as well. But sourcing them, you know, it's a different conversation. Yeah, that's me. Any other questions before we wrap up, folks? I mean, I just want to say a big thank you to everyone for tonight and, what we did over the last couple of weeks. So, look, I don't know if we'll be kicking off from next week. I know we've still got one more game of State of Origin, but I'm not really doing it around that. But we've now raised $341 since doing the pre-fundraising, which means when we start, we're going to already have a boost for day one. So hopefully we'll have an update for next week of when we're kicking it off. I really just want to get started because I want to build that momentum, right? And get people sharing and share some of the prizes and stuff like that. So all in good time. I don't think it will be much longer. So hopefully anyway. Excuse me, I'm tired. All right, folks. Well, if no one's got any other questions, I'm actually going to just go take some rest. It's been a big day. Lots of things happening. I'm super excited. I actually had a bit of a goosebump moment when I walked into the warehouse this morning. It kind of just clicked that hey, we're doing this. We've from next month we're going to be in there. We've been in there for 6 months. So like it's just time's happening, right? So if I can leave anyone with anything from this whole stream is make sure you're doing one thing that gets you closer to where you want to be. Because if it's going to take 2 years, the time's going to pass anyway. So don't wait 2 years to think I'm going to start this and then you're going to have to go do another 2 years. Just start doing it today. Just start doing it today. Appreciate you all. Take it easy. Look after yourselves. Be kind. And appreciate all the support. We'll be back here again next week doing something again, whether it's something like this or hopefully kickstarting as well. But yeah, look after yourselves. All the best. Hope you guys have lots of sales and let's finish the FY strong. And I will see you when I'm looking at you. Yeah. All right. And ciao.